Hello everyone. In my country there's a saying, with as many strength grows, but thinking does not improve. That won't stop this contraption from ruining your day. The second boss in the level 105 category is the Infernal Machine. I feel that the difficulty of this seemingly simple encounter can vary wildly from spec to spec. Personally, I've had a very tough time defeating this boss as a spellcasting sorceress, before conquering some of the other harder encounters and getting gear powerful enough to allow me to survive this intense fight. The reward is a charm called Optical Detector, which has some underwhelming stats. The bonus to resistances might be enough at lower levels to help free up some gem slots from your armor, and the maximum skill level increase can add some value to the skills most important to the build one is running. Even so, none of the bonuses are exciting, which justifies skipping the encounter and attempting other fights if facing this one proves too difficult. The Infernal Machine is located in the first act in a place called Infernal Cave, which is technically the second level of the Pit dungeon. The pit is located in the Tamoya Highlands and is easily reachable from the outer cloister waypoint. The Infernal Cave arena has no lockout, so one is free to leave the arena or die and then return to smash their head against this encounter until the machine is defeated. The boss is a stationary tower found at the back of the cave. The position it spawns is not always the same, so while rushing towards it for the first time in a game, one must be aware of the current spawn point in order to correctly position themselves in the dungeon and direct their fire against the infernal foe. The catch is that the tower will spawn elite monster groups at an alarming rate while a player is in range. For a relatively fresh character, having the power to clear the spawning monsters is not very realistic. The monsters will absorb a selection of poison, lightning, fire, or magic damage, so cold or physical damage builds have an advantage here. Some have a slowing effect like the marble frogs or basilisks, making them particularly dangerous, especially if the player does not have a very tanky build, in order to withstand punishment from the hordes of monsters. Apparently the tower itself also deals some damage occasionally, but that didn't seem to be an issue when I fought it. In short, close the distance between yourself and the Infernal Machine as quickly as possible by either walking, but more conveniently teleporting. This is where a later charm might help. And nuke the boss. When playing a more fragile range character, find a convenient corner with visibility on the boss will help staying alive for that much longer, as there will be less monsters to surround the player. Deal as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible, in order to dispatch it quickly, grab the reward before getting buried under the hordes of summoned monsters. There is enough time to inspect the charm in the rogue camp.